What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Kind of quicker video today, but super important one, because since I got rid of my 550i in the N63 and went to the N54 and N55 platform, tuning has been easier and much more rewarding. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. And that being said, with my 550i Burger Motorsports, I had the JB4. It was okay. I think its numbers were overrated. I think MHD and the N55 and N54, oh, you know, older cars. If you have a B58, S58, they do quite a few cars. B58 I want my next one to be. But anyway, regardless, it's not a bad price either. I think it's around, it's not quite $600, maybe $550, but the only time they go on sale is Black Friday week. So that's when I pick mine up. So I waited for this is my 2011 535i, has the N55 in it. I waited until Black Friday week so I could get, I think it was roughly $100 off. So that's kind of what I want to cover today, just kind of the basics and a little overview. And this pertains to my 2011 535i. This is the X-Drive unit. First thing you need to do is you need to have a way to connect your phone to your car. So this is what I use. And this is pretty much highly recommended by everybody. This is the Universal MHD adapter. Plugs right into your OBD2 port. Next thing you want to do, now it's wintertime here for me, so for the majority of the time this guy sits here, usually with a car cover on it. Right now I've got some stuff to do with it, so I'm not covering her for the year yet. But if you're gonna flash anything on this, always have it hooked up to a battery tender. I'll link this in the description below, but this is from Harbor Freight. This is actually my favorite. I wait for these to go on sale, and I have 3 of these, I think, because I just have so many cars on tenders. I have this hooked up. It comes with 2 attachments. You got the crimps, or the claws or jaws, whatever you want to call them, clamp on, and then you have the type that you can actually hook right to your battery, and then it has the pigtail on it, and that's what I prefer to use. Then in the summertime, I just unhook the cable right there, and then I just leave the tender down below in the trunk. In the wintertime, I hook it up. That's it. You want to do that, always have it on a tender. My rule of thumb for me, these cars suck so much electricity and they're not happy. If I don't drive, if I know I'm not going to drive this for 3 days or more, I always plug the tender in. Or else it shuts off the electronics and does a bunch of wonky stuff. So, all right, here we go. Enough talking. I'm not actually going to flash the car because I already have, but I can show you everything that I have done. So, number 1, adapter's hooked up. Check. Number 2, battery tender is hooked up. Check. Obviously, you need the app on your phone. You shouldn't be out here if you don't have the app on your phone and a license. Shut your lights off. Next, you're also going to want to shut off your climate control, but you can't do that until you turn the ignition on. So we're going to turn the ignition on, but not start the car. So now I'm going to push the fan down until it shuts that off. All right, now what I want to do is I want to come in here, airplane mode, okay? Now, I'll wait for all that crap to kick in, and I don't want Bluetooth either. I'll hit Wi-Fi, and then up here, settings, connections, and then go to your Wi-Fi, MHD right there. That's what I want. Now it's going to give you, I use an Android, it's going to give you a warning that says, connected without internet. Do you want to proceed? And I always click only this time. Now we're connected to the MHD adapter. You want to find the MHD app. I have 2 of them. I have the MHD N54 and I have the MHD F&G. So I have a 335 E90. So that's what that one is. So what's new? Yep. Just kind of go through everything. Okay. Close. All right. So now you can go in here. You can read engine codes, and it will connect and then tell you any active codes and shadow codes as well. By the way, I have the super license. You can buy these in different packages. Do whatever suits you best, but I find having the super user license, or the super license, is the best way to go. You can also monitor everything, and then you can set this up how you want. Right now, boost pressure, coolant temp, intake air temp, and then your AFRs, RPM, oil temp. You can switch from a bunch of different stuff. Like if I click on oil temp, look, these are all the little things that I could choose. And then it will show you this is gauges as you're driving. Don't use that a whole lot, not gonna lie. And then tune. So you can do custom map, unlock check to make sure. I have a short video for that to make sure your DME is unlocked so you can actually flash it. So MHD, flash a map, that's going to be the one that I usually use. So stage 0 means MHD is installed, but it's a stock map. Now, I don't believe that's a stock BMW map. I think that's a map from MHD. Stage 1, for stock or unmodified cars, you can choose 91 octane, 93, 95, E30 or E85. I'm not set up to run ethanol, and I don't have 91 here in Michigan. We have 93, so I always tune my stuff to 93. Stage 2, so stage 1 is what I currently have because I'm unmodified at the moment. Stage 2 is upgraded downpipes recommended. Stage 2 plus is downpipes and front mount intercooler. Now I have the front mount intercooler and charge pipe. I haven't done them yet. And then stage 2 hybrid with a turbo upgrade. There's so many things you can do on here, okay? What my favorite feature is the multi-map. This is it right here. So I have it set. I have stage 1 set up. I come in here and you click options. And then you have all this stuff. You can select your downpipes here, remove top speed limiter, BRAPs. So that's when you let off the gas and you get that crackle and pop. You can change that from OEM, short or long. I have it set on long. Exhaust burbles, you can set the duration if you're in base or sport mode. Sport mode is clicked over here or selected on your switch. And then the aggressiveness, I have it set for soft. Now the reason that is because, well, I just changed something accidentally. Because if you go back out of this, that's your stage 1. Now you come down here and you go to multi-map stage 1, and this is where you can set up different octanes for each map. So I have it set for stage 1. That's the map that I have. And then you come in here, and then you go to your options for the multi-map. And then you come down here and see right here, this is your main. This is setting up your main map right here. And then your BRAP is always going to be the same on all maps. But your exhaust burbles, you can switch. So I have a base duration of 0.6 seconds and then 2.5 seconds for when I'm in sport mode, and its aggressiveness is soft. Now if I go to map 2, I have it set a little more medium. Map 3, I have it set for hard, same duration on everything. And then map 4, I have everything up 2.5 seconds on base, 2.5 on sport, and hard aggressiveness. I like being able to put it in just base mode and have it be quiet. You know, daily driver, don't want to annoy your neighbors or anything like that. I like that feature. So I typically always drive with map 3. Now, what you do is you hit map right, and then it will go through all your stuff. It will flash your tune on your DME, and then afterwards it resets everything, clears the codes, and then you're good. I'm not going to show you that. It doesn't take that long. Over here on the left-hand side, hold down set and watch your RPM gauge. See? So, RPM is at 3. That means I'm on map 3. Now with your little toggle switch here, you can go down, and then it switches it. You can go down to map 1, map 2, map 3, map 4, and that's it. So you can select it on the fly. Now, like I said, I always drive with 3 on. I just hold down the set button again until the needle goes back to 0. That's it. So you can always check and see what your map is on. That is, I love that about this. So I'm done. I'm shutting the car off. I'm telling you, MHD, I love this. I've used that. I've used the J before. I find the MHD, if they offer it for your vehicle, which they do not for the N63, I would recommend it to anybody. So this video is based off of my 535i. I'll have all my I've done a lot of repairs and stuff to this car, quite a few videos, so I will link everything in the description below, including the front mount intercooler and charge pipe that I have ready to install on this car, just haven't done it yet. So also I'll link the MHD site and also the universal adapter for your OBD2. So if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty good at answering those in a timely fashion. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later. You guys have a problem keeping your shop clean? We all know how projects go. Kind of leave the stuff, clean it up later. Issues like greasy electronics, cutting oil, spilt oil on the ground, all over the ground. It always happens, right? Grit and grime all over the floors. Off of a car, conveyor, just all over. Ugh. Leaking transmission fluid. No matter what the issue is, it's not too big for Super Clean. Super Clean breaks down grease in an instant. For messes like this, Super Clean even carries cedar shavings for absorbent. Just rub it in like you're not supposed to. And let Super Clean go to work. I love the foam because you can actually watch it work. Oh yeah, nice. Just remember, there's no job too tough for Super Clean. Oh yeah, that's working. Folks, don't be as stupid as me and try all this crap at home. If you're interested in Super Clean, link is in the description below.